Google just exit when they're supposed to be on something, I'm like, take them off.
Can I please do the bathroom?
Yes. Beautiful.
That's what I need to learn. That's on the screen.
Great.
Clark.
Slightly. Now, your case or your back next door, it's not so.
Why is this plug-in not work?
Does it not work?
There is. It's red, but it doesn't work.
It might be too heavy falling out of the outlet. It works.
Hey, Robbie. There's a spot over here. Or wherever. Change that too. Okay, you can do that.
You know much about this good.
Hey, teachers, make sure you're not standing in front of this thing because that's recording her.
Do you know how to show on here?
So snow guns here.
Here. Can I like act in on it?
Like
What can I
land
all do?
you can like close her out of it. So like you can close out our tabs.
Any others?
You can screenshot, but you can't
Can I
get.
message them?
I don't think you can message individual search buttons.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock. That's my cue. But I do like to use my diaphragm.
That's what I was doing.
But I don't like to have to yell. And right now I'm having to yell over this Christmas music. Trivia.
He's a senior.
Did anybody name this song? And I went to hand in there.
No, he's my
If
group.
you can
So is he
name
in
this
here?
song.
I'll give you that.
Hint one. He's a well-known
Where
pop
is that
star.
going
You either like him or you hate him.
Bieber.
I said raise your hand. Do it.
Justin
Wait. You can't name the song, but you can name the artist. The artist is.
Justin Bieber.
Now, I'm not a huge Bieber fan, but I do like this song called Mistletoe. All right. Underneath the mistletoe.
So you can't message.
Okay, so music is off. My voice is going to lower so that I'm comfortable for the next 50 minutes, 49 minutes, counting down. I do ask, I know your eyes are going to be on the screen. I would appreciate that every once in a while your eyes pop up to me, especially if I give you a cue. So I'm going to have cues of when your laptops are open and when your laptops are half closed. Here's your cue. We're going to go back to those later. When you see this is my emoji. When you see this and it says for real, that means your laptops are open and you're supposed to be doing something. And I'll give you what that something is. If you see this, I'm just peeking, and it says soon, it means I need your attention for just a few moments to show you something, and then I'll give you the for real sign, and you can do it for yourself on your laptop. Okay? So let's practice, if you don't mind. Right now, all laptops are open. You're looking for the for real. As soon as it goes to soon, show me how. And if I pause, and I'm just waiting for you. Awesome. Now, if it's half open, can you still stick your fingers in there and be typing? Yeah, but you should be able to see what's on the screen, so there's no reason for you to be typing. So make sure, if you will help me with this, so I can show you as many things about Google that will help you in the classroom. If you follow these cues, that would be awesome. Any side talk, I might come and stand next to you. I'm a mover and a shaker. I taught science for 11 years. I taught 8th graders, freshmen, and sophomores. So I do like giving you a hard time. If you couldn't tell, I made you sit up front, made you kind of come in tight, close, made you have your laptop on your lap. I do give treats. I do give positive reinforcement, so stay with me. All right, we're going to backtrack just a little bit. Hopefully you don't get dizzy. Okay, do me a favor if you haven't already. This is a for real. So open up your laptop. Turn on if you haven't already. Sign in with your email account and password if you haven't already. I want you to go to the launch, which is a little magnifying glass. Basically, I need you to get to your drive. Now, if I move to the back of the room, it's only because I can see your laptops from there. And I need to see that you're on Google Drive. We're going to take a road trip on Google Drive today. If I see the Jeffs in the top left-hand corner, that's awesome. That's what I need to see on everybody's. Do I have any Star Wars fans in this group? Please be proud. Okay, my hand's in the air.
That was late.
Okay, those of you who are Star Wars fans, who has already seen the movie?
Yep.
No spoiler alerts though, okay?
I'm just thinking.
Whoa. Seriously, if you'd like to make a comment, I need to know who you are so I can give you eye contact and respect, so just give me your hand up. You have a comment to make? Yes, sir. Star Trek's better. Okay, well, I don't have a Star Trek joke, but I do have a Star Wars joke. And I just saw it on Facebook this morning, so maybe you saw it too, and it's not the best one, but this is what I'm going to intro with. Who can name Darth Vader's wife? Seriously, Star Trek dude? What? No, you're just supposed to say Ella. And everybody else is supposed to think, Ella Vader. Ella Vader. Oh, this is a big dude! You got this. 1, 2, 3. Big girl! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah, me too.
I had something open. What the heck?
Check my tab, coach.
Look them on. Okay, does anybody have trouble getting to their drive? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, can everybody show me drives? Show me drive. Show me drive. Show me drive. Slide your hands off the keyboard for a moment. Show me drive. Okay, so we're doing this. Okay, I get it. All right, as long as you're driving, your hands are off the keyboard. Does anybody already have my presentation up and running or have seen it already? Anybody already canvassed? Okay, I'm going to ask that you stick with me. I don't want you to upload my presentation right now. I'll wait. Because I don't want you to steal my thunder. Okay? So just stay with me once you get it up here. Yes, thank you so much. Give her a hand, people.
Yeah.
And awesome, thank you. Now, some of the things listed up here, I'm sure some of you already know how to do, but I have a very mixed group. I have, is it from 6th grade to 12th grade? 7th grade to 12th grade? Some of you are very fluent in Google, some of you may not be. So, I would appreciate that as we're driving, you stay on the road with me. Hopefully, before you leave, I've shared something that will help you. So why are we doing this? I'm going to show you what Google has to offer. You are going to type, you're going to format, you're going to edit, you're going to research, you're going to share. You're going to download as an email attachment. You're going to fill out a Google form for me. You're going to get a receipt back from me. You are also going to gain some experience with your Chromebook today, which is awesome. It's like early Christmas present for you guys. And you're going to get a slideshow, insert a video, and most definitely have what? Oh, please, that's what's that.
Fun. We're gonna have so much fun!
I feel like I'm in SeaWorld, and my loudest seals, whoops, are right there.
The cat. Yep.
All right, laptops are open, for real. If you see that soon, that means you are supposed to close them halfway. You've already logged in. I had mentioned your launch pad. This is your starting point to getting into Google, whether it's a Google search or you're going to write a Google document, or you're going to create a presentation, slideshow, website. Launch, that magnifying glass is extremely important. Now, of these bottom icons, count them. Shout it out. How many icons are up there? Count them. Shout it out. 8. Okay. Can we count, Trevor? 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. How many of you know all 8s? There are no men going to that side of the room. Of all 8s, how many of you have used all 8s up there? How many of you used 7 up there? 6. Yeah. 5. 4. Feel like NASA. 3, 2, 1. Last stop. Okay, if you don't know, and I'm sure your teachers, there are some teachers who are going to use Google Classroom. I'm not going to tell you much about Google Classroom because you're going to hear that somewhere else. I'm going to show you how to organize your file folders with Google Classroom at the very end of today. Gmail, of course, that is your electronic mail. Your Drive, why would I put a box as an icon? I have my own special icons for Drive. I put a box. Please raise your hand in red.
She's on the net.
Yes, you're in red. Yes, sir. Storage. This is where it all goes. Breath is important. Give it to a friend. All right, the calendar. I don't know if you'll use Google Calendar. If you do, it's great for your own personal use or school use. Google Docs, if you're going to type or you're going to write a report, you're going to turn it in, you're going to use Google Docs. Google Sheets, I'm a science teacher. If I want to graph something, I want to collect data, I use Google Sheets. Google Slides is what I'm using right now. You're going to be able to leave me, and finally Google Sites, which is a website. However, even though I have a Google website, I highly recommend Weebly. They tend to use Weebly. You probably will now that you've got your Chromebook. So if the teacher mentions Weebly, you should nod your head yes. That weird lady thought that was the right answer. All right. I not only put a box, but I put a house. Drive is your hub, Drive is your storage. All right, here we go, Google Docs. Ladies and gents, I'm showing you. Hands are off the computer if you don't mind. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to ask you to do it yourself. I'd like you to go ahead and click on Google Doc. I'd like you to open it. Don't wait. Let me show. It's like a show and then go. You're going to open your document. Before you do anything else, this is a really good habit when using Google, is go ahead and go up. Click on Untitled Document and label it right then and there before you even start typing on this digital piece of paper. And another quick hint, because if you're using Google a lot, which you guys will in your Chromebooks, your Google Drive will soon start to explode with your own documents and those that are shared with you. Be diligent how you label something. Put your name, put the purpose, even put the date, because you can always search it by name, by date, or a number that you put in there. So always with purpose, you're going to label your document. And then finally, well, let's just do that. Go ahead and go that now. You may label your document however you'd like, but I would appreciate it if you label it for its purpose today. So I would have labeled it Fairbury 1-to-1 and put my name. If you want to put Google presentation and your name, great. Google presentation and today's date, great. Please have it be purposeful. And I say that because eventually you're going to share it with me and I shall see what you have named it. When you go to your digital citizenship presentation, I need boys stop. When you go to your digital citizenship, they're going to talk about whatever you type online, whatever you share online, whatever you post online. You might think it's completely private, but it is out there. So I'm going to ask you today for snow. S, be sincere. N, be nice. I'd be nice to you, be nice to me. O, what was O? Open-minded. Optima. Open-minded. And I would also, if you are sincere, nice, and open-minded, then W for snow, we will have a wonderful time together. All right, would you please raise your hand if you've labeled it and it's ready to go? You have your doc? It's labeled? Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Now, if I happen to move too fast, if yours is not loading, you will catch up. I also appreciate the N for nice. If someone next to you is struggling and you know what to do, that's the only side talk that I am open-minded to. Help someone nearby if they need it. You should have it labeled. Now I'm going to ask that that you click on the share button in the top right-hand corner. Please click share. And this box should pop up. And guess what you're going to enter under people? Your name. Me. Me. And I'm going to show you as soon as I have eyes on the screen. Eyes on the screen tell me you're ready to go. Eyes below tell me that it's either slow or you're getting there. So when I have most of your eyes, then I will expose my email. Just so you know, thank you, Chris. Right? Just so you know, I am going to look to see what you labeled yours, what you named it. Am I going to keep all of your documents forever and ever? Of course not. By the end of Tuesday, I will delete them all. But I do want to be able to see that I have all Fairbury students able to label and share. All right, here we go.
You ruined all my good.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kristen. My last name is Schlechter, so I go by K Schlechter at. This is where I work, Educational Service Unit 9.org. Hands up.
So we were told in the last one, we can't send emails to anybody out of the Fairbury desk.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't?
No.
No, not out of the Fairbury desk.
Okay.
I don't know, we're gonna find out.
All right. That's okay.
I'll try my best.
Did it work? Okay, if you got one that experimented and tried it, please go ahead and try it. If it doesn't work, that's not a problem.
I meant like,
Yep.
I mean, they'll send, but you probably won't get it. You probably won't get
Thank
it.
you for your hand up, sir, yes.
You probably won't get it, then, is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
He says I won't receive it. That's probably a really good safeguard for the school, which I totally get. It's under your domain. That's not a problem whatsoever. Okay? So go ahead and type it in for practice. If you were able to share with another student, this is where you put their email address in. And once you've typed it in and you've tried to share it, I want your laptop pathway closed rather soon. That's okay. If you did not share, people, I just would like you to continue on with us on this road trip. Halfway
This is what they're
closed.
playing.
I've got 2 more laptops to go. 2 more laptops to go. And ladies, it's okay if it didn't share. This one's closed halfway.
Oh, I don't think they know what they're.
All right, comments and suggested edits. Teachers who will take your document and want to give you edits, want to give you suggestions, they can do it one of 2 ways. They can type in suggestions and comments, possibly even give you your grade this way. They can also do a voice suggested edit or comment. That's up to your teacher. If you are collaborating, so let's say her and I are working on our science fair project together. It's one report. We're both sharing it. Because I emailed it to her, she emailed it to me, and we are collaborating. If I want to read through it and give her suggestions or some kind of comment, I can do that, and then she can read it, and she can also comment back. So if you notice, and you will soon, just look up here to notice, you'll notice that right here next to share, you have comments. You do need to click on it. When you do, it opens up this box, and you're going to click again on the word comments. You're going to notice that I had typed in my document Fairbury 101 or 121. I labeled it right away. I typed in Google Rocks because I think it does. I put my cursor by rocks and it turned it yellow. It's yellow because that's where the comment is attached. So that's where she would know, oh, in study hall, we don't have study hall together, but I left comments for her so she can continue working. She knows right where I left the comment. So I can say, yes, Google does rock, but let's not use the word rocks. And she can change it right then and there. So what I'd like you to do, you do the same thing. You're going to open up your document. You're going to click comment. You're going to go, I'm talking. You're going to click comment again. And I'd like you to make a comment in your own document, which means you probably have to type something in your document. Go. Type something in. Click on comment. Leave yourself a comment just so you know what it feels like. I love this quiet sound and just the click, click, click because you're doing what I ask, and I so appreciate it. And again, you learn in digital citizenship, you should always, whatever you type, should have purpose and meaning. You should be sincere, open-minded. And nice. What I'm looking for on screens is something typed in yellow because you were able to leave a comment for yourself. This is one time you get to compliment yourself. Wow, what grammar. You rock. Great saying.
What if we didn't compliment ourselves?
Well, you missed an opportunity, Blue.
Get it together, Blue. Let's go.
It's cool. Or, look at this. Just add some random symbols up here and see what they really do.
Don't worry about it. You're just going to be fine. All right, again, if I see eyes on the screen, I know you're ready to go. If I see eyes to the low, I know that it's just taking a little while. We're all on the net right now, and I can kind of make it challenging. If yours is too slow, can you turn off the neighbor's laptop and follow along with their Okay, I'm getting a lot of eye contact. Hoping for more. We've got a lot to cover.
I wonder if you
Almost there. All right, most important. Eyes and ears up here. Hi. Thank you for being helpful. I appreciate that. When I get over there, I'll give you a minute, okay? I won't forget.
Oh, look at the man.
All right, I love
He said thank you.
Google for this reason. Do you, shout out, do you ever have to click save? No. If something happens, the internet goes down, you click the wrong key, you closed it too early, you're not done. Maybe you're collaborating and someone had solved a problem incorrectly, and you need to go back. You need to go back and fix it. Okay. Revision history is your best friend. If you don't know revision history, let me click again. Not yet. Please laptops halfway. Look up here, and then I'll let you go. You're going to then, here's my document, February 1-1, file. You're going to click on See Revision History. When it goes there, this is the beautiful thing, is that every time it automatically saves, it gives you almost an extra copy of what you worked on. So if you need to go back, you collaborated, someone solved a math problem on your paper because you were supposed to work together and it's all wrong, you need to go back to where you have finished. You simply click on what version you want. Now you won't have very many versions because we just opened one. So go ahead, if you would, open your laptop. File, see revision history. Get a feel for what it looks like to you.
So, your email is C-sharp, right?
Didn't work.
I'll see if I can get you a go-go. Slack.
No, but no.
You better lock your sister up. She's
Now, you know, it's wild.
Is it too late now?
Ooh! Okay, in light, in light, Okay, I'm not
We have a date. With my sister.
Okay, if I your eyes on me, you were able to peer back in time at what was saved last. If you ever need to restore it, you simply click on it and go. And go. Whoops. And go. All right, laptop's halfway. Eyes, ears up here. Student tools. Spelling. Use it. Don't have a teacher leave you comments on your paper because you are not using spell check. It also will give you hints and help with your grammar. Blue.
You should have made a pun and spelled one of the words wrong at the top.
That would be
that would
clever.
have been funny. Important student goals. No, Now, here's the interesting thing. I'm a science teacher at Trade. Here, I come here. I say eyes and ears because your ears have to follow with your eyeballs on you. Then hopefully you're listening. Okay? If you're voice typing, we're in a large group. I'm going to ask you all to voice type. It'll be interesting to see if it picks up just your voice or the person next to you. I don't know how isolated you need to be for it to work appropriately. I've played with it at home and have no issue. Whatever word I say, if I say it clearly, it will type it. So we're going to experiment a little. You're going to go ahead and go to, nope, not that one, not yet. Would you go ahead and go back, open your laptops, under Tools, please. You are under Tools. I would like you to try the voice typing. So you will click on voice typing. And you must click to speak and give it a try. It turns red if you're ready to go.
I think this would work really well. I mean, it's like, yeah, but it's,
I would rather voice.
I know, but it's, I know, but you just gotta know how to put it right. You can't just, you know what I mean? So at the same time, I don't mind.
Give me access.
Because I think it's
Give me access.
do the things I ask them to do.
Sure. But
Up
Jacob,
top, share.
I would just, right.
Or check your emails. It'll
I
say.
should have done that sooner. But I knew.
I know, next semester,
What? Check your email.
and unfortunately,
Check your Google
they have
Mail.
to work like participation points, and I tried to play straight.
Yeah.
Because I got so sick of any like assignment, like given class that they're like, just for a grade. Like, yes, why do I have to do this? Because I'm asking you to. I'm not gonna do it. Fine. Whatever. Can I redo the quiz? Well, why do you think you didn't do very well on the first time? Because I didn't do my work.
Would you raise your hand again? My voice is on. Shh. And you know I don't like to yell. Oh, I get some shush in the back. Thank you so much. There's some of you where your Chromebooks, your microphone's not on. That's a problem I can't solve individually right now. Try to talk into someone nearby just so you get a feel for when you talk, it types. And we'll make sure before you go, you have your microphone on. Okay, laptop's halfway. Laptop's halfway. Do you know why I get bent? Because I don't want you to be afflicted, voices off. I don't want you to be afflicted with halitosis. That's the scientific definition for bad breath. I also, those of you that help me out, you really are a lifesaver. I do appreciate you. And then last but not least, while you're sucking on it, you're less likely to cough. So maybe I should give it to my chatty ones too.
Tell me what I need to
Yeah, I'm gonna need something more.
Okay, halfway,
Yeah, people are gonna
halfway.
start.
Halfway. Thank you for helping me out. Halfway. All right. Raise your hand if you've ever filled out a Google form. A survey of some kind. Okay, keep your hand up if you've ever received an email after you have done so. Some of you have. Awesome. All right, every one of you, laptops are open. You are, and some teachers might do this, they might give you a shortened website. I'm using Google. This is the Google shortener. Some of you may have heard of Tiny URL. Well, Google has its own version. I need you to type this in as an internet search so you can get to my form that looks like this. And it's orange. HTTPS goo for Google .gl/capital counts here. So if you see a capital C, make sure you make it a capital letter. I'm going to go to the back of the room because I want to see the Fairberry form in black and orange. You don't. You can just start with the G-O-O-L or G-O-O. Ooh, yes. Nice and fast. Okay, my high flyers.
Yeah.
You know who you are. If you see orange and black, please fill it out. Sincerely and open-mindedly and submit. Please.
Sincerely and open-minded.
Doing what? I just said it's get it on.
Caleb.
Way too much fun.
I like the thank you. It's so nice.
You also should kick her.
I don't know if she would be good at so awesome.
Oh, those are fun. Oh. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Naughty child. You're probably one of those troublemakers in school. You're probably a troublemaker. A little bit.
I'm not enough to get in trouble or make trouble, but just to push it.
Yeah, I can see that.
One of our favorite things we ever did is let's classroom door jams. And door jam, teachers, door in, session.
Junior last year.
Hey, you guys submitted.
So I had to like,
If you have submitted, your laptop is on your chair and you are standing up in the air. Because you.
and he's like, oh no. So he just went to the pool and looked on there.
Tori, what's your question? What's your question?
Stop, that's not my tape. You gotta say it. Stop it.
Okay, Crimson Elite.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop.
I am not doing it.
Yeah, Ryan.
Oh, nice catch, Red. Yeah, big girl.
Hey, Cam.
What? You didn't do it once. But
Seriously not actually out of it.
I'm not doing it. I did it once.
Probably gonna have to schedule a meeting because I had a kid do this today. But everyone tried to meeting, they didn't show up, and they haven't called me back on the date that would work for like this week. And so I'm probably gonna schedule this day if they don't show up.
I
Schedule
am like
this day.
sad. Even looking at it.
What?
Break hasn't even started. I'm like sad.
You said you're leaving?
You said?
You said you're leaving?
No, I said I'm sad. Break hasn't even started.
I
I'm
didn't
already.
know what a Jeff was when I came here.
Yeah.
I know he has a certain stance. Give me your best Jeff. No, that's not my Jeff. Jeff. Oh, a power Jeff. Okay.
Yeah. You know, that's right.
Hey, when laptops are like say one to me, if you did not submit,
Anywhere.
it's okay.
I'm back home.
They love practice.
But we're not gonna stay.
Hey, eyes and ears up here.
Yeah, wow.
Alright.
Ladies and gents, as we're driving along, it is nearly impossible. Okay? It's nearly impossible for us all to be on the same road at the same time, at the same speed. Okay? So if you didn't submit, it's okay. If you did submit, what I'd like you to do is you're going to go retrieve it. You're going to retrieve my receipt. I gave you a receipt for submitting. If you didn't submit and you're having trouble, please look off the person next to you so you can see what it looks like. I would like you please to go back to your drive where you should see your labeled document. Okay, you boys stop. No snorting. Seals don't snort, by the way. Yeah, they. Okay, when you're in your
I should have lots of hands.
Oops, sorry. It's good. Didn't mean to like touch your hand.
If you see it, double click on it. If you don't see it, you can see mine. Maybe. Oh, I know why some of you are not. Here is a good lesson. It may not be under your drive, but it may be under shared with me. There it is. So if you didn't find it, click on shared with me, find your name, and double click. Take a look.
What? I'm not doing it. I promise you, I didn't do
He
it.
didn't do it.
I'm not
Pinky
doing it.
promise.
I'm not doing it.
It's not him. I'm watching his screen.
It's not me. I don't do it now. I'm not doing it. Aiden just made me get a low scoring new robot unicorn. It's following her.
Hey, now,
It's being recorded.
eyes and ears up in the middle of the room so you can all be staring at me. Nice, thank you, thank you. If it's not in your drive, if it's not in shared with me, there's another one that has to do with timing that you might find it there. Try clicking recent if you did not find your document. Now, I have this young lady, it's still not there. Did you submit? Okay, here's what's awesome about Google. Can I search for it? She is going to go up here to search, and she's going to start typing her name. And we're going to see what pops up. Type her name. Still not.
I don't even know how I got that page.
Now, ladies and gents, it is 10:36. If you couldn't find it, right here. If you couldn't find it, then your job is to glance to someone next to you so you can see what it looks like. Again, we're all on the same road, but not at the same time and at the same speed, and that's okay. This is all just practice with Google. Okay, what it should say for you. Yep. You should have gotten a receipt where for every answer you gave me, I was able to plug it into a template and have it sent to you. Teachers might do the exact same thing with an assignment. I appreciate your honesty on the survey. I'm feeling blank. You may have put excited, amazing, frustrated. I just surveyed you to see how the room is, how the presentation's going, if I can make it better. All right, laptops halfway. Even if you didn't get that done, even if you didn't get it done, halfway for me, don't be worried if you didn't get a chance. It's okay. I will not be pulling you over. No. All right, students.
Sometimes he changes to a
Coming from a science background, research is important, and you want it targeted. The World Wide Web is really that. It is a web. And there are a lot of different directions you can go. And you do not want to waste your time with fluff. You want to find facts. You want to use .edus as much as you can, because most of the time that takes you to an education site, a university site that actually does research. So, I'd like you now to open your laptops. Can you go back? Can you open the document that you made, that you typed in, that you left a comment? Can you get to your document? Can you go to tools one more time? And instead of voice typing like we tried, I'd like you to click research and stop. Open your document, find research, click, and stop. I had a thought today, and if you're looking at me, you're going to hear my thought. If you're still on your computer, that means you're trying to get here. I had a thought to keep talking about driving, but I feel more like we're on an airplane. I kind of feel like I'm giving out treats, like I'm a stewardess, and we're on FPS flight 121. And I appreciate that we're all together in this. I don't want to crash and burn. I want to get to our destination. Our destination is, you understand, Google. Wait for it. Yeah. Okay, now notice, and you should, that it gives you a lot of options for what you're researching. You can research everything. So if I'm doing a science fair project, and it involves light, I might be researching Isaac Newton and refraction. And I will get a nice Google search. Wait, stop. Thanks. I'll get a nice Google search for all those options that have Newton and refraction as part of its tab. What I actually would like you to do is, would you close them halfway? Would you give me your attention for a moment? Thank you so much. Research. I would like you to do images, and the reason why I'm going to have you research images today is that they don't belong to you. They have a copyright. Can you get in trouble for utilizing a picture someone else has taken and not having the right? Yes. No, I will be honest. I, as a teacher for 11 years, as the internet started to grow and grow and grow, but I take snapshots and use pictures in my presentations that did not belong to me. The answer is, sadly, yes.
You got arrested?
Now, do I know individuals and businesses that have been sued? Do I personally know? Yes. As I moved into my new career, which is professional development, so I teach teachers now, when I make a presentation, all those emojis, did I make them or are they mine? Did I pay for them? Yes, I did. They're mine. I did. When you click images, notice what I searched. Shout it out. What did I search? Now, very famous person. And I was kind of sad because the one picture of Albert Einstein, the picture that didn't pop up, the one that's my favorite, is when he's coming off of an airplane and his tongue is out. Because he was a fun guy. But I don't know if I have the right to use any of those pictures, but Google gives you an amazing tool. The tool is right here. When you search something, I'll give you the option of what you're searching as long as it is appropriate, sincere. Okay, you're going to click this little arrow, and then it will give you an advanced search. And it will allow you to choose free to use, share, or modify. You're going to click on that so that you know this picture does not have copyright law, and you are able to use it. So notice, I'm going to go back one. See the pictures that are open on the net? I'm not moving on to everybody's eyeballs. Notice the pictures of Albert here. Notice the pictures have changed. These are open for you to use and you're not in trouble for using them. Now, sometimes there's another option, and I want to give this option to you. Sometimes if you click this little arrow again, it'll give you may use this picture, but you must modify it first. So not only am I going to have you search for a picture, choose one that's copyright free. Eyes here. Choose one that's copyright free, but I'm also going to show you how to modify it so that you can use an image that you were able to make your own. Okay, you do that for me. Open it up. I'm going to backtrack. Okay, you have clicked on research. I'd like you to click on images, please. I would like you to type in of your choice. With digital citizenship, meaning sincere and with purpose.
Yep.
Most important, I need you to click the small little arrow below and pick one that is copyright free. Please raise your hand if you are that far.
So we have one.
If it does take you to a website, then it's trying to give you those images on that site, and that might happen. But if it took you to a site, you may have just typed in the search, which will give you a Google search. You may have clicked on everything. Make sure you click on images. All right, I have 5 minutes remaining. Ladies and gents, we are almost to our destination. I need you in your upright positions and have your seatbelts on. We're going to move faster as we have to. If you can't follow along, that's okay. Follow with your eyes with me up here. Will you get a chance to try all of these out in your class and on your own free time? You bet. So here we go. Notice the pictures have changed. When I go to my drive, here's the document that I made. I'm going to insert that picture. When I'm in my document and I go to tools and I click on research, I found my picture of Einstein and I liked it. The great thing about Google is it allows you to drag it over. You don't have to copy and paste it, you can, but you can just pull with your trackpad your picture into your document. If you'd like to try that now, you can. If you'd like to follow along up here, that's also okay. Now, Einstein did not turn into the Hulk. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just have to look up. Here is a picture of Einstein that I modified myself. When you click on any document, let me go here. When I click on that picture, it's going to go ahead and box it, and it's going to give me the first thing that I can do is tell where I want that picture to be. I can break the text, or I can wrap the text. I can also, next to tools, there's something called format, and it gives me the opportunity down below under format where I can crop the picture, I can replace it, I can reset it, and under image options, I can change the color background. I can change the shape of his nose if I want to. I can modify the picture as much as I'd like, as long as it has purpose for the classroom situation. You have that opportunity to change images if you choose. I would ask you to try that, but we're going to have to move a little faster. As a science teacher, in class, do you ever make diagrams, tables, have to draw arrows, web, brainstorm? You can do that in your document. Under insert, voice is off. I don't mind if your eyes are on your keypad and if you're trying some of these. I don't mind if you're helping someone next to you. I really like it if you're up here with me because I'm having to move so fast because we're approaching landing.
Yep.
All right, under insert, you can make your own drawing. You can use any shape that you'd like. You can include arrows. If you're a chemistry student, when you're reacting to your products, you need an arrow. The answer is yes. Can you insert it using insert? Drawing. Thank you so much for that validation. You can even do call-outs. I could have had a call-out button next to Einstein if I chose.
What?
All right. Special characters. If you need a special character, especially in math class, they look like these. And they give you a lot of options. You click this, it'll give you a whole new set of symbols. You also have math that you can insert. All right. Ladies and gents, just for your teacher's sake, I need eyes up here. Because your teachers are going to ask you to share in different ways. Some of them will have you share through Google Classroom. Some of them might ask you to download it and then email it, or download it so that you can print it easily. I need all eyes up here. Under File, down below, Download As, here are all of the options in Google. If you have a PC at home, and you want to have a Microsoft Word document, even though you type on a Google Doc, it will transfer. If you want to print it easily, you want a PDF, which is a picture of your document. It can be as text, it can be as a web page. It gives you a lot of options to download. When you download, notice this, here's my document. I just downloaded it. Where is it? Very bottom, I'll see that it pops up, and all I have to do, double click, and it opens for me. To the picture of you. That's their picture, but it's of you. All right, you may email as an attachment. I don't see your teachers having you email them very often, but it's possible. So same thing under file. Everything you'll find is in the toolbar above. File, email as an attachment, and it does this for you. You can choose if you want it as a PDF or Word document. The subject I put here was interview. Dear awesome human, for my online interview, I need to know the answer to the following question. How are you awesome? So I can actually make it an email right in Google. I can attach my document right here, and I can click send. All right, presentation. Who has made a Google slide presentation before? Oh, you guys you're good then. Does anybody know how I made mine animate with snow?
No.
Has anybody heard of animation, which is a .gif? Why are we not? Oh, okay, I can take that. All right.
You got it right.
Now, have any of you inserted video into your presentation? Yep. By what? There's only one way to do it in Google Slides. You have to use this. Insert. Insert from where? Starts with you. You must use YouTube to insert. Insert. Here is a Chromebook. I wanted to give the address. Boy, stop my stairs. You're out of here, and we are landing in less than 1 minute. You copy and paste that address. You insert video. You guys said insert. You're right. Insert video. You can either type in the address, or you can just search for what YouTube video you want. You select it, and it goes right into your document. Keep it organized. I would recommend, and I think you have a whole session on this, I label everything in a file. So if I'm in Fairbury, Fairbury gets a folder. If I'm in Giltner, Nebraska, Giltner gets a folder. So every document that I'm making for that place goes in that folder. So if you have a folder for math, a folder for science, a folder for social studies, awesome. If your teacher uses Google Classroom, it will automatically give you a folder, which is even more awesome. Fist bump, nice. And we're a minute after, just a second, let me see what else, just so I can give you everything you need. And we're done, now we can give it back.
They just copied your computer. That's probably not what you want to do.
Galactica.
Yeah, man.
You don't know the show The Office if you don't know it. What'd I do?
Hi, Mr. Libel.
I think we're going to do this. 120.
Going to Ingles Room, 116, Ingles Room, if you're with me.
Yeah, but I've averaged 10,000 visitors the last week. So if I get 10,
Yep, that's where you need to be, okay?
son of
If you're in Lenhart and Spider's group, we're in Miss Rundle's room.
my nails. I didn't kick you out all those other times.
He really didn't the one time.
I only did it once.
Yeah, but then you ruined it for me.
Yeah, I want to ask people if their t-shirt size. Do you have chica?
What's your highest score? What? Alright.
I don't know, like today.
Do you have Chica in your group? They're thinking this is her phone.
I don't. She's all in libels, aren't they?
They moved her,
Oh.
so I don't know. I had her.
You matching me, bro? That's as far as that. What? Matching me, bro?
27,000. That's what you got to compare.
I'll send you an email.
I'm trying to average 10,000 a thing.
This is your best student, right here.
No, I'm thinking.
Tucker!
Because I got some flying moves dance.
Hey, people, pull it on the front. So don't even head to the back. Bring it up. Bring it up. We're right here. Bring it up. Joe.
After on drugs, we almost quit.
Got two here. Sir, right here. Yep. Yep, I know I'm not. Come on up. Yep. Come here. Yep. Sir, this is thank you. Bring another one, please. Bring another one in the front. I will with you. Yes, I'm not perfect. Open seat. Ma'am. Thank you so much. We're awesome. Hunter. Feeling it. Good job. Good job. Okay, Chromebooks on your lap and your bags, cases on the floor. Chromebooks on your lap, bags and cases on the floor. And you, just because I love saying happy, Now, here's the issue. This is my aisle, and I do walk through it.
My crew in here. Okay, hang on.
All right. Oh, let me get set and ready. Let's get set and ready. Is that cool? I don't like pictures of myself, but I love having an emoji that's me. Okay. My name is Kristen. You may call me Kristen if you have a question. I would like you to make sure that your Chromebook is balanced on your lap and show me your hands up. And then the fist. And then I want you to do this. What am I doing? You're using Google Drive. Now, some people drive like this. Some people drive like that. Now, 10 and 2. 10 and 2, if you're learning to drive. Here's the deal. My name is Kristen. I feel like a stewardess today because not only did I help you to your seat, but I'm giving you treats. I have a center aisle. I kind of feel like we're in FPS flight 121. I will be around to assist you. But be careful not to freak out if you're not on track with the rest of us. There are some things where the internet will be slow. If this happens to you, if you cannot do what I've asked you to do, then do yourself a favor and either look at the screen and I'll show you mine, or look at the person's next to you so you can still follow along. Do not freak out if you're not able to do everything that I asked today, because I'm asking you to do a lot to practice with Google, and most of it is on Google Drive. Okay, if you haven't already, next, oh, maybe. If you haven't already, is your Chromebook powered on? Will you shout out yes? Power on? Yes. Power on. Have you signed in with your email and your password, username and password? Can you open your drive? destination. This destination is you know everything about Google. Okay, I am a former science teacher, 11 years. I taught 7th grade, 8th grade, freshmen, and sophomores. I will ask for your attention. I will say eyes and ears. I expect that you look at me right away. If you're side talking, I welcome that if you're helping someone nearby. If you are chit-chatting, I will come over and stand next to you and make you somewhat uncomfortable. Okay? Because it's just fun for me. All right. Why are we doing this? Before you leave me, you're going to see what Google has to offer. Applications. You're going to type, you're going to format, you're going to edit, you're going to research, you're going to share, you're going to download. You're going to answer Google Forms. You're going to get an email from me, and I'm not even going to touch my computer. You're going to get experience with your Chromebook, you're going to create a slideshow, you're going to insert video, and most of the time, all of the time, you're going to have shout out. That was pathetic. You're going to have that is not mid-worthy people. This is great for you? It is. Okay. Oh, well, pass it. Good. Now, this emoji is my hint to you that you should be on your Chromebook and you should be doing what I've asked you to do. This emoji, I'm hiding, but it says soon. This means that I need your eyes with me. I'm going to show and then let you go. So when you see this, I need to see that your Chromebooks are halfway shut. Show me. Halfway, not all the way. Because I don't want you to have to power up again or log in again, just halfway. Hi, ladies. Hello. All right. Now, Chromebooks are halfway. Eyes and ears are up here. Your drive is all Google-based, and your launching pad is Google. Most of the time when you're beginning your launch, just like in an airplane you're about ready to take off, the magnifying glass on your Chromebook tells you you're ready to launch. You're ready to open an application. And there are a number of applications. There are 8 at the bottom of this screen. Look at all 8. I should see your head moving across. Look at all 8. I need to know of all of these 8 icons, from classroom all the way to sites. If you have used all 8 of these, I need to know your expertise. If you've used all 8, raise your hand. Not just saw it, use it. Okay, if you've used 7 of these, raise your hand. 6 of these, raise your hand. 5 of these, raise your hand. 4 of these, raise your hand. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay, good. So I can tell the expertise in the room. Whoopsie doodle. Don't make fun of me. You're doing it back. Okay, I don't want back. Google Classroom. I put a briefcase. Your teacher's in charge of these documents, hands them out to you. You do an assignment that it's handed back to the teacher without any papers whatsoever. Some teachers may choose to use Google Classroom. Gmail, of course, is your digital electronic mail. Drive. Can someone raise their hand and tell me for immense why would I put an icon of a box? Because I like to make up my own icons for my own understanding. Why a box above Drive? And they're in a box. I'm looking for an S-word. An S-word. You're packing up your apartment. You're putting it all in a box because you're going to put it into... Yes! Is that free for you too? I promise it looks like I'm just getting this in personal growth. Don't be nervous. I will be making, as a stewardess should, my way around the pattern, okay? All right. We have Calendar. You may not use Calendar, but it is there for you. You have Google Docs. We're going to use that quite a bit today. You're going to be typing in a document you created. Google Sheets. I'm a former science teacher. Use Sheets all the time. I can input my data, and it can create a graph for me, which is a beautiful thing. Google Slides is what I'm using right now. Raise your hand if you've ever created a Google Slide show. Boom! Expertise. Awesome. And last but not least, who in here has made a Google website? Nice. Wait for it. Catching it. Ready, set, go. Nice. Ooh! Okay, if I throw you a mint, rule number 1, your Chromebook is first. Make sure it's stable. Because if I break your Chromebook, they're going to kick me out. Okay. Moving on. I like Google Sites. Eyes and ears. I like making a website with Google, but to be honest, I like Weebly better. Raise your hand if you've used Weebly. All right, if a teacher ever in class says, hey, we're going to use Weebly, I want you to remember this face. This weird lady said it was awesome. It is. Thank you. You agree? Oh boy, here we go. Are you ready? Yep, she's moving because she knows I'm still ready. Ah! And you ducked and moved. Here you go. Ready? Because I almost hit your head. You docs, your drive is not only for storage. I appreciate the laptop being half closed. It is also your home base. This is where you find every document you've ever made and every document that's ever been shared with you. You want to keep it clean, just like you want to keep the house clean and organized. You won't get to what you need to get to. This icon is important. Later on, I'm going to show you my drive, and my drive is full. And I know things by color. I'm a very visual person. When I see that blue icon that looks like a page, I know it's a document. If I see a little green icon, I know it's a spreadsheet. If I see a purple icon, I know it's a Google form. If you are good with color coding, you're going to love this. If you have a little OCD, you're going to love that it's color coded. All right, ladies and gents, open your laptop. I need you should be in your drive right now. We're driving together. Okay? I would appreciate if you would go to Google Docs. We're going to open one. I know that there's expertise in the room. I know you've done this before. If someone needs help, please side talk and help them. Okay? Open a Google Doc, and it should look like this. When I say this, that means you should look up at the screen, because I need to show you what this is. My biggest heads up to you is every time you open a document, which now that you have Chromebooks, you're going to be opening them up in classes all the live long day. Click here and title it immediately. So do so. Now, what you title it is important. It should have purpose and meaning for what class it is. You can type your name in. You can put the dates. As many details that you type in for a document name, that means you can search for it by that. So if I wanted to know what I did on 12/21/2015, and I search that, all my documents for that date pop up. So what you title it gives it little tags that you can search for later. You may title it whatever you like. I titled mine Fairbury 1-to-1. Some of you might title Google presentation by Weird Lady. I'm okay with that. But it should have something to do with what we're doing today, with purpose. If you titled it, raise your hand. Now, as I said before, can I wait for everyone 100%? We won't make our destination. If your computer's slow or something doesn't work, glance at the person next to you, or you can look at mine, okay? All right. Oh, how would I click the right button? Now what I'd like you to do is in this top right-hand corner, click share. If you share it with me, and there's another session that's going to go into sharing more specifically, just so you know, I can share with a single person, or I can share with an entire class. I can share with my teacher, I can share with my mom if she wants to proofread it. You want to share with whom has rights to that document, meaning you want them to help you in it. Leave comments or suggestions, or you're collaborating in that document. You can get a link to share it. They're going to show you how to do that. What I'd like you to do is you're going to enter my email address. Go. I'm just seeing if you're focused. Can you go? No. All right. Weird lady. All right, for real. Would you insert my email? Now, as you're typing, keep your ears open, please. Because of your school domain, you're going to type in this email, and you're going to go ahead and click that you're going to share with me. But it won't happen. And yes, I still want you to do it. I want you to type in my address, please. Click share. But for some reason, and maybe someone in here can tell me what that reason is, for some reason I won't get it. And I'm super bummed, but it's actually a good thing. Yes, right here. The school server will not allow you to send it to esunite.org. But I at least want you to type it in to get the feel of what it looks like to share. Give me a head nod if you're with me so far. Yeah. Okay, good head nod. Now, it may appear that it's shared with me. I will check later. I don't think it can because of your school domain. That's a beautiful thing for a school district, that it does have that protection for you. That none of your documents can be searched by others. All right, now, what do you do when you see this? I see it falling like snow on your Chromebook halfway. Even if you didn't get to share, remember, we're going to keep on moving. We've got to make our destination. Flight FPS 1-to-1. Oh, I think this is like free for you, right? Have you gotten one? What? What? You're denying my mint? Do you know why I Lifesaver, meaning if I hand you one, it means you're following my directions so well, you truly are a lifesaver to me, okay? And last but not least, if you have a mint in your mouth, you're less likely to talk. All the tools in the teacher, I guess. All right, laptop still halfway. I need eyes and ears up here. You guys are being an awesome group. I wish I could just throw mints to everyone right now. All right, first thing I'm going to have you try. Your ears follow your eyes. So if you're looking at me, then I can assume you're listening. Just not an assumption. All right, first thing I'm going to show you is comments and suggested edits. If you're going to share a document and you're working together, let's say in science class on a science fair project, and you're working in both typing the same document, you don't have the same study hall, or you're working at home separately, you can all be working on Google even though you're not in the same room, which is a beautiful thing about Google. You may want to leave your partner some suggestions or comments. Teachers might leave you comments, and you need to know what it looks like. Raise your hand if you've ever left a comment on a Google Doc. Awesome. All right, you're going to notice that in my Google Doc that I titled right away, February 1-1, I went ahead and typed Google Rocks. I am going to ask you to type something. Not yet, not yet. And then what I want you to do is to go up into the top right-hand corner, right next to share, I'd like you to click on comments. When you do, this is what pops up, and I'm going to click on comment again. It's going to bring up the little box, and then I'm going to leave myself a compliment, because this is the one opportunity you get to do so. Notice what color did my text change to when I left the comment? Shout it out, what color? Can you tell me? It's kind of an orangey yellow. Wherever your cursor is, that's where your comment is attached. So step 1, you're going to open that document that you just made linked. Step 2, I'd like you to type something. Step 3, I'd like you to click on comment and leave yourself a compliment. Go. Yeah. Yes. Ready? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. You're good. Yes. Yes. You look so excited. Yes. In the back. Hey, is anyone willing to share this compliment to themselves? Yeah. Thank you, but I've heard from you, which I love, but I'm going to give a fresh voice. No, I can't. With a fresh voice for fresh breath. Come on. Compliment. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll share it. That is an, how do I put it? A compliment if you like tacos. All right. Now, what I asked you just to do was to try to leave yourself a comment. Next. See what I have. Okay. Give your eyes and ears up here. Notice that I have my emoji kind of right behind the screen. What I love about Google, this is a shout out. What I love about Google, do you ever have to hit save? No, it's automatic. Every time it does an automatic save, it almost takes like a snapshot of it. If you want to get back to it, you can. So if the internet crashes, if your partner on your science fair project has written a whole paragraph that does not make sense, and you just want to go back to where you had left off before that day that they had typed in that paragraph, you can do what's called revision history. Raise your hand if you've used revision history. Awesome. If you haven't, and everyone, because we're trying to all together get to the same definition, I would like everyone to go ahead and open their document. Under File, I want you to go to the bottom where it says Revision History. I want you to see the date and time where Google has taken a snapshot that you can go back to, you can restore if you need to. Google gives you that opportunity to go into the past and retrieve what you need. Let's give a hand to Google. Now, if you think I'm kind of corny or goofy because I'm making you clap and I'm making you drive, however you choose to drive, okay, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Remember stuff right next to you. Okay, is that, I know you're sitting a lot today, and as much as I can help your body move, I'm going to do it. All right, important student tool. Items up here. Spelling. Use it. Personally, as a teacher, when I would edit and give comments, if I noticed that they never clicked on spelling to do a spell check, that's the first thing I did was hand them their work back, hand them the laptop back, send it back to them and say use spelling, and then send it. So don't waste time. Use spell check when you can. The next one is research. We're going to do a search together. I'll get to that one soon. Most important, I'd like you to try this one. Raise your hand if you've done voice typing. Now, I'm a science teacher. I knew today, I'm walking down the aisle, just, as a science teacher, I love to do experiments. Now, if you're voice typing, we're kind of in a tight group today. It'll be interesting to see how well it picks up your voice with your laptop and does it pick up the person's next to you. So I want to give you an opportunity to do voice typing. So, we go back. Go ahead and fully open your Chromebook if it isn't already. I want you to go to your document. Going back, just like revision history, going back. Under Tools, I would like you please to go ahead and click on voice typing. When you do so, in order for it to work, you're going to have to click Speak. And then I should hear you all talking to your laptops. Give it a try. What do I say? Whatever you want.
Chicken nuggets.
Hi. Is it mine?
We can't use our microphone.
Now, you talk here. Hey, let's see if you can. Look up and follow directions. It goes nice and quick. Steady. That's all right. Half closed, even if you didn't get a chance to do all the typing and talking you wanted to. All right, Miss Debs, it says snow up there. Actually, it says soon, but it is snowing. Snow, S-N-O-W. S, I'd like you to really be sincere with me today. If I ask you to type in a title, if I ask you to type anything, I'm letting you type what you'd like, but I'd like it to have purpose, okay? So S is for sincere. N, I'm being nice to you, I'd like you to be nice to me. And you should think nice whenever you're on the computer. Whatever is typed, someone else can see. You want to be aware of that. And last but not least, the O, I want you to be open-minded. Some of these tools you may not like. Some of them you may have used before, but give me a chance to show you their applications. And the W is hopefully if we do that, we'll have a wonderful day. All right, moving on. Some teachers might simply give you a website that they want you to search. They'll give you a website. Yes, right up here. Now, it has goo in it, .gl, which is kind of like Google's version of a tiny URL. Some of the Google websites, if you copy and paste, are extremely long, but you can use what's called a Google shortener, and that's what I did. Would you please open your laptops right now for real? And I'd like you to type in. You don't have to start with the https://. If you want to, you can start right with the GOO. If you've already typed it in full, that's fine too. If you get to where I need you to get, you're going to see a form that's called Fairberry. It is in black and it is in orange going down the aisle. I only moved to the back so that I can see your screens to see if we all can get there. Okay, I'm gonna call you a high flyer if you're there. High flyers, go ahead and take the survey, please. If you're not there and you need the stewardess to come and assist you, I will track. Please go ahead and take the survey and submit if you're there. On my way. Don't worry, it'll be back up. Uno momento. Okay, it does ask you to give me your school email at the bottom. Please do so. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry, of course. Thank you, ladies. Just for later. You don't want it now? Just give it to her. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you were able to hit submit, your Chromebook goes on the chair delicately, and you are standing up. If you have submitted, Chromebook on the desk or on the chair carefully, and you will stand.
Carefully.
Okay, now what did I say? I wait for 100%. No, we have final destination. We are approaching that destination. Most of us are standing. And you get to stretch. So go ahead and stretch and then reset. Laptops on your lap, please. In the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I have a few people that were still seated. No worries. If you did not submit the survey, it is not a big deal. If I could have all of you get back to your drive, that would be great. Can you get back to your drive? Now, you get a piece of, I just took a screenshot of my drive. I knew I was doing a presentation in Fairbury, so I clicked on New, and I decided to create a folder so that everything I made for this presentation, I placed in a folder labeled Fairbury, right here, Fairbury presentation. I highly recommend that you immediately start creating files for your classes and putting them together so you're highly organized. Remember, your drive is like your house, your hub, your storage. You want to be able to find what you're looking for, so you want to keep it organized. Okay, I need eyes and ears up here. I know some of you are on your laptops. Look up here. If I click on my drive, it's every document that I make. Click on your drive, and you see a document that you did not make, but has your name, and it's appeared now. Anyone? No. There's a reason why. Did you make it? No. So will it be under your drive? Can I now have you click on Shared with Me? And what I want you to look for, and some of you who have a lot of Google items, you might have to scroll down, you're looking for a document that has your name that you just typed. When you submitted that survey, I am giving you a receipt. I'm sending you something because you submitted that survey. Does anybody see their name or this document? Now, what if you're in this predicament? You know it's something you're supposed to search. You clicked on my drive, it's not there. Well, I didn't create it, that makes sense. I clicked on Shared with Me, it's not there either. Eyes and ears up here. There's another one I can click on that gives me a sense of when. Okay, can you click on Recent? And can you find a document? It'll probably be a little red PDF document that has your name. If you find it, raise your hands. Yes, I got one. I got one. Only only one, two, I got two, I got two. I got three, four, five. Anyone else? Those of you, I had 5 in the room that found it, double click and open it, and show the people next to you. If you aren't able to find it, give me your eyeballs up here. If you're not able to find it, what they got from me, sorry, just a second. See how it has my name? Because I had typed that in the survey. And it has my email address because I typed that into the survey. In my case, it was a Google document, that's why it's in blue. And when I click on it, and those of you that found it, it filled in what you put in your survey. So it should have your name at the top. Thank you for taking this survey for me. I appreciate your honesty on the survey. You're feeling blank about this presentation so far. So if you put in awesome, it has awesome. If you put in frustrated, it has frustrated. I just surveyed you to see how you feel about the presentation so far, if you're comfortable or not. What are you most worried about your Chromebook? Are you worried about breaking it, losing it? Maybe you don't have any worries, you're just excited. Raise your hand again if you were to open this document from your drive. Let's see how many of you. No one? Who opened it? Yeah. Okay, it makes me a little nervous because my other group, they all were able to open it. So I wonder if something tripped up. Okay. Do you know what I call this situation? Turbulence. Are we going to keep on flying? You betcha. Raise your hand if you've ever filled in a Google form before, a survey. Most of your hands were up, so I feel pretty comfortable because you've been there, done that. So we move on. Nope, we move on. All right, what do you do, people? What do you do? Okay, who in here are Star Wars fans? Okay, I'm a big one, so I have 2 hands up. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, here's just a quick brain break. What do you call Darth Vader's wife? Ella. Ella Vader. Ella. Ella Vader. Thank you so much. Good. No. Ready? All right. Eyes and ears are going to keep on moving. Ladies and gents, here we go. Are you up in the upright position? Okay. Very 101. You go ahead and open your laptop, go to your document that you already labeled, you already named. All right, I'd like you to click on Research. Under Tools, I'd like us to do some research. And as a former science teacher, it's my favorite. When you do, you should see this pop up. Give me a hand out if you see this, research, and a black box pop up. Okay, thanks for those of you giving me a head nod. We are going to search something specific today. I'd like you to search images. Will you click images, please? Would you please type in one of the most famous faces, one of my all-time favorites, would you type in the search box, Albert Einstein? Now, what I'm surprised about is my most favorite picture of Albert Einstein did not pop up. My favorite picture is Einstein. It's kind of similar to this one, but he's really being goofy and he's just with his tongue out. If I scroll down, there are additional images. But, and ladies and gents, this is a big but. Yes, I said big but. Do you have rights to every picture on this search? No. Can you get in trouble for claiming or using a picture in a presentation or a document that is not yours? Yes. So here's another reason why I love, love, love Google. Do me a favor and go ahead and click on that little triangle that I've circled in red right below Albert Einstein. Click on it. It gives you the option. And if you need help, look up here. This little arrow here continues down with your options. I want you to choose a picture, an image that is free to use, share, or modify. Please select free to use, share, or modify. Notice, and I need all eyes and ears up here so you see the change, and then you'll see it on your own laptop. Notice the pictures that I have. Whoops. Going back. Notice the pictures that I originally had, and now these are the pictures that I have the rights to use in my presentation. It filters down to what is appropriate for you to utilize. And you want to do that when you're using images, as part of your digital citizenship. Now, English class, when they're asking you to format your paper in a certain way, when it says MLA, can also assist you in doing that. Research will allow you not only to do images, but to do a Google search, to do dictionary thesaurus, to do images, to do grammatical effects, okay, or grammatical formats. So, in your document, what I'd like you to do, I'm almost there, I want you to go to your drive, open your document if it isn't already, and I would like you to drag over a picture of your choice into your document. So here, I have my research box open. I clicked on free to use and share and modify. I've chosen this picture. I'm going to, with my keypad and my finger, drag it into my document. Give me a head nod if you have it in your document. Show me a finger sweep if you're ready to move on. Finger sweep. Thank you so much. Now, I know Einstein doesn't just happen to turn into the Hulk. I made it happen because I modified my picture. So what I'd like you to do is in your document, go up to Format. Right next to Tools, right next to Insert, go up to Format, and down below, it gives you an opportunity to adjust your picture. Crop your picture, image options, place your picture, reset your image. Please play right now. Change your picture in some way, shape, or form in your document. Chance to play with your picture. And again, I have to do quickly because there's so many things I need to show you. And for some of you, you've been there, done that. For some of you, this might be new. I have to balance that. If you were able to change your picture in such a way, can you now go to Insert and Drawing? And then I would like you, please, to try to add an arrow, a call out, a shape of any kind. You could write an equation if you're mathematical. You could write a chemistry formula if you're scientific. But I'd like you to try to insert another kind of drawing of your own, not an image. And trust me, as your teachers get more and more comfortable with Google and other online applications, they're going to ask you to be doing your webbing online, to make circles and connect them and brainstorm and connect ideas and diagrams and tables. And you need to know that you have that access. You can do that. Should be on. Right now, you should be looking up here. It says soon, and it says snow, and your Chromebook book will start to fall halfway. Lots to cover. All right, special characters. I'm not going to have you insert a special character right now, but as a science teacher and someone who loves both science and math, using characters can be important. If you're writing an equation between your reactants and your products, you need an arrow. When doing a math problem online, you need to use an equal sign. If you need a special character of any kind, under Insert, Special Characters, they give you a lot of options. Here's the option under Symbols and Arrows. So just know that that's there. You might see it in math or science class. Moving on. Okay, eyes and ears up here, laptops half closed. I don't know how your teachers are going to have you share. Some classrooms might be using Google Classroom. It's very easy to share back and forth. Not a problem. It even creates a file folder in your drive for you for that class. But just so that you're aware of your options. Especially if you're going to try to print from home or you want an easy way of printing at school. Under File, and you're just watching, under File is Download As. Here are all the options Google has to offer, which is incredible. They can transfer it into a Microsoft Word document. Let's say you have a PC at home and you want to work on it and the internet's not quite working and you need to download it as a Microsoft Word. You can. You can do a PDF. Shout it out. What does PDF stand for? Does anybody know? P is for picture. It's taking a picture of your document. Therefore, it's a lot easier for it to print. I had students that struggled printing from Google at times, and I would ask them to download it as a PDF, and then they were able to print. Sometimes it's a way of troubleshooting. Now, what will it look like to you if you download it as a PDF? Oops. Yeah. Notice that here's my same document. I downloaded it as a PDF or a picture, and it has loaded at the bottom of my screen. So if I go on my screen and I double click, it opens it as a picture of itself, and it's easy to print. Some teachers might ask you to do that. You can also email as an attachment. Can I get a reader in the room? You have to have a commanding voice. Okay, stand up. Here we go. Okay, face your crowd.
Hey, what's up?
Would you give them my catchphrase? What do I say when I want attention?
I'm here.
Good. Eyes and ears.
You want some candy?
Do you have any candy?
No.
Okay,
Oh, I got some jelly beans.
All right.
She give me some candy.
Here's an email that she's going to send out, okay, that has the document attached. She's going to decide that the document that she just typed that she wants sent out as a Microsoft Word document. She gets to choose. She can also choose PDF. All right. She sent it to, go for it.
I sent it to awesomehuman@hotmail.com.
Okay, now, as a school, can you send it to Hotmail? No. But you can send it to another Fairbury at Fairbury Jeffs, okay? And subject is interview. And the typing,
Dear Awesome Human, for my online interview, I need you to answer the following questions. 1. How are you awesome?
and then what do you do?
So you copy myself and then you press send.
Okay, now, go ahead and see. Good job. Some of you might think, okay, whoop-de-doo, I can email as an attachment. Here's the nice thing about Google. You do it right within the document that you're working in. You don't have to open up your email separately. You don't have to drag and pull or apply as an attachment. You can do it right away within the document. It is quick. All right. Raise your hand again if you use Google Slides. Awesome. And does anybody know how I created the animated snow? Yes. Does anybody know what you call an animation? An image that has animation in it? A what? Yep, you're setting the background. You're exactly right. Does anybody, have you ever seen an image where it says instead of JPEG, it'll say .gif? GIF gives you the gift of animation. No. So, I'd like you to open your laptops, Chromebooks. I'd like you to go to Slides. You're going to open Slides, and I'd like you to at least make one slide right now. I need you to create one slide right now because we're going to insert a video into that slide. Okay, gentlemen up front. Slides. Don't make me move you out of first class. Ooh, yes, you did. This is an airplane, right? Analogy? Okay. You're going to your drive. Notice, can you shout out what color are slides? What is the icon? Yellow. Yellow is always a presentation. Okay, when you have a slide, I'd like you to try to do the insert video. I'd like must use you.
2.
Thank you.
Or you
For the most part, seamlessly, Google and YouTube are together. If you have a Google account, you automatically have a YouTube account. You'll probably hear that in another session. You can either put in a website of your choice. I just copied and pasted because I was looking for a Chromebook video, or you can simply put it in as a search of what you're looking for. Please insert a video into your presentation just for practice. Please use snow. Be sincere. Be nice. Be open-minded. Be wonderful. And not be inappropriate. Insert a video so you get a feel for what it is like. Okay, if you were able to insert the video, give me your eyes and let me know. Follow directions. You're ready to flow. Ready to go. Don't get fixated on the video that you chose. That makes it fun. Get lost. Basic Google is actually not my favorite thing to present on. I'm kind of jealous of the presenters that get to show you more applications and extensions. Here, just because I love it, and you will get a session on extensions. One of my favorite extensions or add-ons, under add-ons, is extensive fonts. And it gives me, and I know some of you who do like to design, who do like to embellish and decorate. When I'm doing my Google Slides, I like to use a font that kind of goes with the presentation. Easy to read, has some individuality. Google offers you a number of add-ons, and you can see the add-ons that are my favorites. Giphy diagrams, because I like to make webs. Grading help, because I was a teacher. Orange slice, some teachers might use that. It puts a rubric in your document when they grade. This is one of those fonts that I just love to use when I'm creating a presentation. All right, fast forward. We have 8 minutes to our arrival of knowing basic Google, which a lot of you came in, and I can tell by your faces and your hands in the air, a lot of you were already experts on. If this makes you dizzy, look away. It's kind of like revision history. I'm able to go back exactly where I was previous, and I can start fresh from there. Love, love, love Google. Bless All right. Keep your house, keep your hub, keep what you store organized. I use folders all the time. Here's my example. I have the Fairbury presentation in a folder, so I can keep myself organized. We have another session on that. Ladies and gents, there are some of you that were not able to get there. When I was asking you to try to find a document that had your name, and I had mentioned a little red box that had said PDF, that means that that's a picture of that document. If I was to click on it right now, then that's where I would have my name and my survey answers. Now, this is the point where I ask if you have any questions. Is there anything about Google that you want to know more about, or something that I can show you right now? If you created anything, ladies and gents, if you created anything, and you know you want to keep your Google Drive organized, so the document that you just made, or the presentation that you just made, if you want to delete it, go ahead. So you start with a clean slate. Does everybody know how to delete? What is the icon that allows you to delete? The trash can. Okay. All right, she has a really great question. If you don't mind, I'm going to make it snow one more time. Now, I did insert a video on this slide. Can anybody wanted the song. Now I'm going to click present, and then in order for me to play that song, voice is off so everybody can hear me, notice that when I get close to where I input that video, and I made it tiny because I didn't want your eyes on the video, I just wanted to hear the song. That's how you can get a song by importing a video, because putting a song into a presentation is kind of tough on slides. Notice that when I move my mouse, it should turn a little red. I press, and it starts to play immediately. Trivia. Did anybody name this song or this artist? Play.
I know it.
You do? It's not even playing yet. No. And just not okay. Let's go to where I actually have a video to play, so you can see it better. And because we have 6 minutes to our destination, this probably will be just right. So I put in this video. I can decide how big it is or how small it is. When I just wanted the music, I made it super tiny. So it will only play for me if I go to presentation mode. I'm going to click present. Now notice the red for YouTube, I click, and it should start playing immediately.
Using Chromebooks for education, a simple way to bring the power of the web into the classroom, manage school-wide sets of hardware, and keep students focused. For instance, Chromebooks need more time for teaching by booting up in just 8 seconds. That's less time.
Are there other questions I can answer?
Even after entering
Not right now.
and unlike most Chromebooks have a battery that lasts up to 8
If you can answer my question, sir. Sir, what color is the icon for Google Doc? You cheated. What color? No cheating. What color is a Google Doc? Purple. Yeah. What color is a Google slide?
Yellow, orange.
Yellow. Or orange. I should say yellow or orange. What color is a website? Okay, for those of you who'd like to know how to insert an animation, if you want to watch it, I can show you. So this slide has no background. I'm going to format. Oh, I know. Remove background. Thank you. Remove that background. What I did is I chose an image. And I pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and search for it. And I'm going to type in snowman.gif. Or GIF. I'm going to click. I'm going to select. Watch yourself. It should be animated. Sometimes I have to double check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes for our final destination. Thank you for flying SBS Flight 121. Have a great day. Here we go. You guys listen up, please.
Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Cooper. You have lunch at 12, okay? So from 12 to 12:30, and then you will go to the music room next after 12:30.
My group is the same.
Mrs. Cooper's room.
We're going to go to lunch, and then after lunch, you need to be in the music room. So lunch is at 12:30. Music room after lunch. All right, lunch and then music room.
I mean, that's so.
She'll be cool. What? You're in so much trouble.